All right. I think I'm live. Maybe, maybe not. Well, I did get somebody helloing me. Hey, how y'all doing? I forgot my sunglasses at home, so if I'm squinting a lot, I'm not Asian. That just means the sun is out. And that is not a good thing for wintertime haymaking, believe it or not. Ah, yeah. So, it's a good thing I put them new Trelleborgs on, I'll tell you that, because I've been dragging a baler through the mud more than I'd like to. More than I would like to. But it is what it is. And we're closing in on 200 bales here since I started this morning. The nice thing about wintertime hay is that you're able to start in the middle of the night and bale until it thaws out. And that's what's going to happen again tonight or tomorrow morning or I don't know. I'm going to go as far as I can today. We did knock down close to 200 acres yesterday. Hopefully, Mr. Tim is running a mower right now. And Dad's been loading loads. Ice farmers. Yeah. Yeah. The ice tractor farmer, the ice bale farmer. Yeah. The hay is surprisingly dry. I mean, if you can't see too much, but I'm not going to pull this thing out of my keeper there, but it's pretty dry. The dust is flying around pretty good. I know somebody asked me yesterday what the bale loss was, what I felt the loss on, yield loss was due to the bad weather. I don't know. I'm expecting it to be two-thirds of what I normally would have gotten. And I suspect that's about where we're at two-thirds. I'm only making two-thirds of what I normally would have made, which is kind of shitty. This was the year I was gonna, buy a brand new pickup truck with cash, but that ain't gonna happen now, I don't think. We're looking at snowstorm Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Hopefully that dissolves. I'm hoping that dissolves. I mean, I'm actually going to go to church on Wednesday with Teresa to pray for no snow. I don't know that God listens to me, if there is such a thing, but if there is a God, then how many bales so far today? We're closing at 175 so far today. That's what I've baled. Pretty flawless. I mean, I did have a few missed knots, but that's expected because my blower system is not blowing the way it should. But what the hell are you gonna do? You roll with the punches. You do what you can do, and that's just the way it goes. Now watch this. We're gonna go between. Well, you're not gonna be able to see it, but I'm going between two wet holes, and usually two wet spots means I'm gonna break through the ice at some point, and the baler will sink. The tractor will just bite in and go. You can probably hear it grunting. But I do have water on my front wheels, so that means that. Oh, my total bale count. Uh, you see, I deleted my bale count at the beginning of the year by accident. I had like 2,300 bales on there. So 4, 5, 6. I have exactly 7,000 bales on this baler right now so far this year, or last year and this year combined, because we are for 2018 hay. So this baler's got 1,700 on it. Timothy put 1,100 on the 4x4, the Heston. So that'll put us, well over 8,000 bales. I still have to put 4 or 5,000, probably only going to be able to put 3 to 4,000 more bales through this baler if the weather holds out for me. And that's a big if because I really do need to get this done, but I don't know. We're working at it. Hopefully everything holds together. I mean, the tractor's good, the baler's good. If this baler goes down, I'm just gonna plug in the new baler and go for broke on that one. That's the nice thing about having a brand new baler sitting at home is that you can actually just go hook to it and go bail. Oh yeah, no problem. I make these videos because I enjoy it, and I just want everybody to know that I'm not going to go bankrupt if I don't get my hay made. It's just going to be really tight. You know, I have a fertilizer bill that has to be paid, and all my other regular bills that need to be paid, and those don't stop coming. So, I mean, what do? You just kind of do what you have to do to get your job done. Uh, I don't want to use my new Crone baler until I'm in the straw. So yeah, so that's why I'm not running two balers. And besides, two balers in the field, I can't get enough hay down. I don't have enough guys or manpower to get enough hay down. And the days are short, so it's kind of tough. It's either we sleep all day and work all night. We had the cops called on us last night because we were out. I didn't tell Dad that story, but we had the cops called on us, which I found to be absolutely asinine. I hope that motherfucker, I hope his wife cheats on him. That's all I can say. With some black guy. Back, we are back. Sorry, I had a phone call. See, I can't shut my phone off when I'm doing this kind of work. I got other people. Dead feed, thank God. No, I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm not dead. I'm still here. Wild beard and all. Everybody's like, oh my God, you going to the salon to have that thing trimmed? I just want to smack somebody sometime. I figured I'd just get the Stony Ridge farmer to come up. He's good at trimming beards. Yeah, you ever see some of the silliness that guy does with his beard? Holy shit. Some crazy shit. One hairy farmer. That's right. I do need to trim it up. I think I'm a little whiter than I want to be. Teresa says that the white hair is from dealing with my ex-wife, and I kind of agree. I was like, yeah, you're right. But it's not true. My dad had white hair when he was my age. Actually, when he was a lot younger. It's a pandy trait, I guess. But I don't know. I kind of like the beard. Keeps me warm, and I'll shave it off as long as Teresa still loves me. I don't care. It's all good. I was hoping to get to 200 bales before I got done with this particular part, but I don't know if I'm going to. All right, time to put on the juice. I'm getting into some wet, 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 wet. I sink this motherfucker. It's going to take a lot of tractors to get us out. Yeah. Oh, she gets mean about your beard? Teresa don't mind. Well, she does mind. She just doesn't complain. She told me, she said, when I stop talking to you, that's when it's time to cut it off. But we got a trip planned for the Philippines, and beards and Philippines don't get along because it's effing hot there. Effing hot. I mean, really hot. Philippines is hot. We'll be going in February, so I guess the beard will be around at least until then. No, we're not going in February. We're going in March, not February, because I got to get my hay made. Even if it snows on this and then melts off, I can still get it made. It's just, you know, I literally have $400,000 worth of material sitting out in the fields that needs to get made. Just so you know, nobody can take a $400,000 hit. Not me, not anybody. It's a lot. So, if you guys are churchgoers, which I am generally not, but if you believe in the spaghetti monster in the sky, and you think that he controls the weather, just say a prayer for one lonely farmer. Say, please, Lord, do let that man get his work done. We don't want to see him quit YouTube and have to take up a job in a factory somewhere. That would never happen anyway. You are not going to believe the ruts I'm cutting. Holy shit. New truck fund. Yeah, there you go. New truck fund. Well, thanks for, holy shit, $5. Damn. Anyways, the new truck fund, I was going to buy a brand new truck, brandy new. And then Teresa's car broke down. So we had to do some work to that. It cost a few $100, but I'm thinking Teresa and William are more important than me. My truck is fine. I can fix that any day of the week, but I don't need the luxury. But Teresa needs to have a reliable car because she's carrying around our son. So I decided that I'm probably just going to keep my truck for another year. So it'll be 10 years old in February of next year, and then I'll start shopping for a new pickup. But, I ain't buying shit if I don't get my hay done. That's for sure. So I'm going to flip you guys around. You can see exactly what it looks like out here. Okay. So the hay actually is pretty dry. I'm rather surprised how dry it is. If you look at this bale here, there's a line in it. That was water. So, and if you look here, you're going to see some ruts right about there, which are minor compared to what I just cut in. And when I say I'm cutting ruts, man, I mean this tractor's got good tires on it. They're brand new all the way around. So they are just keeping me from getting stuck. But if you look at the ruts I'm leaving, it's going to be a real bastard to get them straightened out. Yeah, real bastard to get them straightened out. Woohoo! So yeah, get a power joke. I'm not buying a power joke. I've got one. They're junk, junk, and more junk. You'll never pay for that motor. By the time you put that extra $8, $9, $10,000 into that truck just for the engine, that's a lot of gasoline. It's a lot of gasoline. I'll just buy the big V8. That's all. I don't know. Is Ford still making the V10? I haven't even looked at a new truck long enough to know. But I'm actually kind of pleased. By the time I'm done with this farm, I'll be well over 200 bales, which is probably only about, I'll probably be about 60 bales short of what I normally would have had, which is 2 semi-loads. So there's $4,400 gone. $4,400, probably. Yeah, that's about the loss. $4,400. The V10 is now gone. So what is their big V8? Are they making a big V8 or is it just the 5.0? I mean, the 5.0 produces a shit ton of horsepower, but I don't know. What's their big V8? Yeah, diesels are crap. They're just crap. I mean, I've heard that the new Ford diesel, because it's not a Navistar, is better than what the Navistar motor was. The 6.4 liter Navistar was an absolute clusterfuck of a truck. 6.2 liter. Well, it's a 6.7 liter now, but the 6.2 was junk. Oh, it is a 6.2 liter V8 now? All right. Yeah, well then I'll buy a 6.2 liter then. I heard that's what they put in a Raptor. They were like 450 horsepower or some shit. 427 cubic inches. Well, that'll do it. I like a 427 cubic inch engine. And god darn it, I got a mist string. I'm going to have to deal with that. All right, so let me do this. And I'm going to have to sign off right now because I got to get out and figure out what happened to my mist tie. Why I have a mist tie. I don't like mist ties. Mist ties are a pain in the ass. Oh, of course, you're going to scrape bottom. All right. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen.